Once upon a time, there was a man named Milo Stanfield. Milo had something called autism, which made his brain work in a special way. One day, he was standing on a street in New Jersey, watching a lady in a flower shop. While doing this, Milo was also thinking really hard about when different things would happen around him. He noticed a big bus coming, a hole in the road, a person drawing on the sidewalk, and someone riding a bicycle really fast. Milo decided to do something interesting. He crossed the street and put a pen on top of a mailbox near the hole in the road. He knew this would start a chain of events. A taxi drove over the hole, and water splashed on the pen, making it fall to the ground. The person drawing on the sidewalk saw it and went to pick it up. At the same time, the fast cyclist bumped into the person drawing, and they both crashed into the mailbox. The cyclist even knocked over a stand with fruits. It became a big mess in the street, and everyone, even the bus driver, got distracted. Milo's plan worked. He didn't see the traffic light turn red, and he accidentally hit a lady crossing the road. It was so bad that the lady died right there. Milo walked away like everything went according to his plan. Now, let's shift our focus to a special agent named Olivia Dunham. She works for a special team that deals with weird and spooky things for the government. Olivia had been away for a while because she hurt her head, but now she's back at work. She meets her friend Charlie, who is in charge of the team. At the same time, there's a chief named Walter Nate Bishop, and he's talking to another officer named Philip Broyles. They're discussing Olivia's return, but here's the twist. The Olivia we see isn't the real one. She's actually someone pretending to be Olivia. Walter Nate has some secret plans, and he wants this fake Olivia, or Faustlivia, to help him with something strange involving different universes. The team then learns about a strange bus accident that happened twice in a week. The person who got hurt in both accidents died. Charlie tells everyone to be careful and investigate the site. When they get there, another FBI agent named Lincoln Lee, who has some burn marks on his face, leads the investigation. Charlie looks at the lady who died, named Julian Foster, and tries to find out more about her using fingerprints. Meanwhile, Olivia, the investigator, talks to the bus driver to understand what happened. The bus driver is really scared because he's never hit anything before, not even birds or animals. At the same time, Agent Lee checks for anything unusual in the surroundings, but doesn't find anything strange. However, he discovers the same pen at the accident site. Olivia asks people who saw what happened, and she learns that a local artist picked up the pen, colored it with a bicycle rider, and fell into a fruit stand. Agent Lee thinks the pen might be the key to all these events that caused the lady to get hurt. The next day at the Fringe headquarters, Agent Lee and Charlie are trying to figure out why these bus accidents are happening. Agent Lee sees the same pen in a photo of the first accident, making him believe that someone planned all of this. They talk to a math expert named Astrid, but she thinks it's impossible for a person to control events like this twice. While they argue, another bus accident happens, but this time, the people survive. They find out that a dog crossed the road, causing the bus to lose control. Olivia notices the same pen again, and she realizes the chain of events isn't finished. Looking around, she sees a suspicious guy named Milo on a bridge. Then, another man with earbuds tries to cross the street but gets hit by an ambulance. Olivia is sure Milo is up to something, so she warns her team and runs towards him. Milo, quick on his feet, calculates another set of events and throws a bicycle off the bridge. This makes a bus change its path and go right under the bridge. Olivia, the investigator, points her gun at Milo and tells him to surrender, but he leaps off the bridge and lands on the roof of a passing bus, escaping. Milo goes back home, where his sister, Madeline, is really worried. She tells him the hospital has been calling a lot, but he ignores her. Madeline tries to convince him to give up, saying he's gone too far, but Milo predicts what she's going to say and stops her from talking. Madeline then shows him a small plastic horse, something from their mom, but Milo feels uneasy and walks away, saying it doesn't matter now. Meanwhile, Agent Lee goes to the hospital for his regular checkup. Before going into the burn chamber, he tells Olivia to focus on finding similarities among the three victims. Olivia goes back to headquarters and talks to the witnesses of the accidents. After some investigating, she finds a connection among the victims. They're all linked to a medical center. Olivia shares this discovery with Charlie, and they rush to the medical center. At the medical center, Olivia sees that some patients use the same pens because they have trouble with digital devices. They meet Dr. Levin, a top doctor, who recognizes all three accident victims. Dr. Levin explains that they were helping people with special challenges using experimental methods to make them smarter. He shows them videos of patients, and Olivia sees Milo. Dr. Levin says Milo was released under his sister's watch and was supposed to come back to undo the experiment. But now, Milo isn't answering calls, and he's hurting people who try to stop him. So, after finding out about Milo's sister, the FBI agents decide to visit her. Little did they know, Milo is watching Olivia closely, studying every move she makes and guessing what she'll do next. Later, Charlie and Olivia go to Milo's home and talk to his sister Madeline. They ask her where Milo is, but she says she doesn't know. The agents feel like she's hiding something, so they tell her about the bad things Milo has done and how important it is to find him. While Charlie checks out Milo's room, Olivia shares a personal story about her late sister, trying to connect with Madeline. Madeline then opens up and tells them that Milo can predict what will happen in very detailed ways. She also says she can break Milo's focus by showing him a toy horse. Olivia convinces Madeline to share more, saying they're worried about both people in the city and Milo's safety. Madeline gives Olivia a note with the hotel where Milo is staying. Now, Olivia and Charlie make plans with Astrid on how to catch Milo. But they realize that Milo can predict everything, so any plan might not work. Still, they decide to go directly to the hotel without backup. At the same time, Milo is in his hotel room, looking out the window and seeing what's going to happen in the next few minutes. With his special ability, he predicts that Olivia and Charlie will come and chase him. He also thinks he can hurt Olivia by leading her into a dangerous construction site and dropping heavy bricks on her. Just as Milo predicted, the two FBI agents arrive at the hotel and find Milo waiting in the street. He runs towards the construction site, and Olivia and Charlie follow him. Olivia, not knowing about the danger, runs through a marked zone with thin air instead of stopping to put on a special mask. The mystery gets more intense. Surprisingly, Olivia does something that messes up Milo's calculations. She avoids getting hit by a bunch of heavy bricks that Milo thought would hurt her. Milo is really surprised that his plan didn't work, and Olivia catches him. At this point, Olivia is having trouble breathing because there's not enough oxygen in the air. Luckily, Charlie shows up just in time and helps her breathe with a special mask. After all this, Charlie asks Olivia why she didn't stop to put on the mask. Olivia says she didn't notice the warning sign. Later, Olivia takes Madeline to the hospital, where Milo is using a supercomputer. The doctor says Milo has had the super smart drug in his brain for too long, and they can't make him less smart now. His thoughts are so advanced that only machines can understand them. Madeline is sad about this news, and she leaves a toy horse for her brother in his room. That evening, Olivia is at home when she sees a vision of Peter, her boyfriend from another universe. He tells her she doesn't belong to this universe. To prove it, he reminds her how not knowing about this universe's warning signs saved her life earlier. According to him, she would have gotten hurt if she had noticed the signs and stopped. Peter encourages her to try remembering all her memories, and before disappearing, he gives her a kiss.